Meowdy. Meowdy. Hi. Hello. Heyo. Hello. Meowdy. It's August. We're in August. Hi, Astrum. Hi, Gnar. King Midas. Hi. Hi, Bash the Hellhound. Hello. Meowdy. Hi, Kera. Hi, Bulam. Go do... Oh, already breaking my controllers. Just turn on the lights. That should do it. Perfect. That fixed it. Hi, Plasma. All that the crow. Little bird. Go do convention stuff, Bulam. Shake my head. Stretch already? I'll do it. I'll do it. Hi, Squared. You're not late. It's only been, what, 30 seconds? 45 seconds? Not even a minute? Adorable. Thank you. Thank you. The first part I just finished? Aw. I should go to Awu sometime. I made like a little wish list of conventions I want to go to. Not like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go to many of them anytime soon, but guess time is tight and money is tight. Time available is tight mainly. Cause money, I'll just put it on my credit card. No. Stop putting money in your credit card, sucks. Can I stand over here instead? There's a lot more space over here. A little bit more. That's better. There we go. Meowdy Casper, how am I doing? I'm doing alright. Last night there was a barbecue. We had a barbecue at the airport, at the flight school. New to the live? Welcome! We had a barbecue at the airport. The food was good, we were talking, I met a lot of people. It was fun. They were celebrating that, like, my group had started flight school. I also found out that after you finish your solo, which is kind of like the graduation flight, like the final test, you do like a fly around the airport alone. That's called a solo. Once you do your solo flight, you get dumped a bunch of nasty stuff for good luck. I guess the analogy is that that is the worst thing that will happen to you on your pilot career. Like, it won't get worse than that. That's like the good luck charm thing. But it's aircraft oil, rotten eggs, water, fuel, anything they can find. Fucking, it's the fucking toilet water. I don't know. They build like a concoction of disgusting stuff to dump on you after you land and arrive to the hangar. You're not supposed to have a lighter when you're flying planes. Believe it or not, you might be surprised You might be surprised by this, but you're not really supposed to have a lighter when you're flying planes. I don't know if you knew this. You might be surprised. Here's a bunch shit. Go away now. 500 covers by yourself. This is true. It is gross. It sounds gross, but apparently it's mandatory. It's like it's a good luck charm. If you don't do it, then good things, no good thing, no nothing good awaits for you. Nothing good awaits for you when you're in your career. A rite of passage. I think so. I think a rite of passage. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. But it's God, I'm gonna have to endure it, I guess. But I've another captain that was there said that his he could not get rid of the smell of oil for the next week. Uh, Years back, it used to be worse. This little tradition. So this tradition is like that's the worst thing is gonna happen to you. It used to be with just oil, aircraft oil, like crude aircraft oil that would burn. It would burn. It would be itchy. It would be gross. I've heard stories of someone going bald because of it. But now they like mix the oil with other stuff in order to make it less lethal and more nasty. But but there used to be it's traditions, honestly. There is another tradition that goes back to when the planes were the seats were one in front of the other. The instructor would sit behind the student pilot, and the instructor would tug on the shirt of the student pilot to let them know that something is wrong or something's going on. So when you did your solo and you landed, the tradition was to just pretty much break your shirt, the back of your shirt, just kind of tug it and break it, or cut it and just break the hole in the back. The symbolism is, I don't think they do it here, but the symbolism is that since you're now a pilot, you don't need the shirt for someone to pull and let you know that there's something wrong. But they don't do that anymore. But I think I rather get my shirt broken than a bunch of nasty stuff on top of me. I'm gonna smell awful. Yeah. On better news, there is no better news. I'm kidding. I'm going to the movies. I'm going to the movies later after stream. I'm going to the movies with the boys. Any announcements while you're on the stream? Let me drink some water. I'll be back to you. Hold on. I think we're gonna be watching Fantastic Four. They might be lurking. Ray, I summoned ye. If you're lurking. What are we watching? Or any of the other boys that are Hi Nerman. Hello, the neon man. Not neon, neon. Oh, goodness. I think we're watching the Fantastic Four, yeah. I don't really like the movies. I'm not much of a movie guy. I don't know why. Like going to the movies? I don't know. But well, sometimes if you say you're not gonna go, they show up at your house anyways and take you by force. That's a normal thing, right? That's your friends do that, right? Is that, or is that just me? About houseplants? What about houseplants? It would be fantastic. Hi. It would be fantastic. Wanna know something that's normally illegal but just got to do legally? I guess depends on the country, but what is it? What is it, Mr. Casper or Miss Casper? Is Casper? I think Casper is a gender neutral name. Hi, Ray. Yeah, there you go. Ray's like that one, Bloody Mary. You say his name 3 times and he shows up. It's kind of scary sometimes. You ask every streamer, do you grow houseplants? And if so, what's your favorite? But I don't think yet. No, you haven't asked me that yet. I don't grow houseplants. I think I would grow houseplants if I lived alone. If I had my own place. Maybe? I don't know. I really haven't thought about houseplants. If I had to grow a houseplant, I don't think it's a houseplant, but I would absolutely grow mint to make mint tea. Mint tea is really nice. It's really refreshing. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Flight school. Flight school. Bye bye. Went to a military base or something like that. I don't think putting water on a runway is illegal. If it was, I think the rain is in a lot of trouble. Honestly. If it was illegal, I think the rain would be in a lot of trouble. Time to legally prosecute the rain for being wet. I would like to do that. I was coming out of flight school and it rained on me and then I got to my house drenched. Awful, awful, awful experience. I just hope it doesn't rain in the morning. If it rains in the morning, then I'm in trouble. Because then I have to figure out the way to get to flight school without getting drenched. And I don't know how I'm gonna do that. The rain should be prosecuted for its crimes. This is true. Thanks for the follow, Kai. It's Kai. It Kai. It's like me. It sucks. Hi. It sucks. Flight school. There is this classmate that I was left I am in shock in how they are there. So it all started like around Wednesday, I think. Yeah, it started around Wednesday, right? So to be in flight school, you need to know English, right? You need to, or to fly a plane, and in any case, you need to know English, know how to talk English. And in Panama, like the best paying jobs that hire you easily and they pay you better without any experience are the ones that require English, which usually lands you in some sort of um it lands you in some sort of call center job. That's where you end up. So someone brought up call centers and throw shade. I don't know if it's shade. I would say it's concern for myself. You'll find out. Just let me tell the story, because you'll end up like me after I tell you. So someone brought up the topic of call centers, and everybody was telling how their experience in call centers was. This classmate just tells us how she got fired. I don't know if it was fired or she got like in a lot of trouble in her call center, and starts telling stories that are just kind of like, whoa, that's something. Like how one of their she got like into a big argument with her supervisor, or another supervisor like hit her in the back or something like that. I don't really know the details of the story, because honestly, I just did not want to bother remembering it. But God, what else was it? What else was it? Well, she was like explaining how the supervisor like hit her, because everybody was like, yeah, I don't think they're supposed to hit you. Um, she used like a classmate as an example. Like, yeah, no, the supervisor did this, and just hit a classmate without any warning. I was like, whoa, don't take it out on him now. We talked about her needing therapy. I think we're like, have you considered therapy? And she said like, oh no, my mom doesn't believe in that, and or something like that. And then she started talking about her mom and all her family life. That day, the collective conclusion of the class was that her mom needed therapy. The next day, we had a quiz that was on Thursday. I did good, by the way. The next day, oh my god. The next day, she again was telling her stories, and she says how she got kicked out of 3 different schools. Once again, everybody was like, wait, how did that happen? And wants to know the details. So she happily drops in the fact that sometimes she pushed a kid down the stairs. That's my face. That's my face when I heard that. So then she goes into why. In first grade, one of the kids confessed to her, and she said yes and all that stuff. So then she find out during the recess that he also confessed to her best friend. So at some point, I don't know the timeline of events, she just had the opportunity of being behind that kid in a set of flight of stairs and pushed him. And then she got kicked out of the school. But it's just insane. And leaves you wondering, how is she in flight school? And then it got worse. Because when we said, like, is this okay? Are you okay? We're rightfully concerned right now. She said, She said that she's not like that anymore. The worst thing she's done lately, and quote, "This is kind of normal for me." The moment she said the word normal for me, the phrase normal for me, I kind of just put my paw to my face. I was just like, oh my god, what is it? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? And then in the most nonchalant tone to ever exist, like it's just a normal thing that everybody does, she just goes, "Do you guys not pull out a knife to their partner while you're arguing?" To which immediately the entire class, including the instructor, at the same time said, "No, that is not normal. And that is not a normal thing to do." At this point, she starts saying the details of the story, which I'm not gonna share. And I'm just putting my paws to my face. I'm just like side-eyeing the guy that's like right next to me. I'm like, is she gonna be a pilot? I don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't. Honestly, hi Olive. Should I call you Seb or I'm gonna call you Seb? Seb. Seb is one of the guys whom I'm going to the movies with. It's in sync. We all said no in sync, but the rest was we all just said no in sync. Seb is one of the other guys that I'm going to the movies with the Ray. I'm gonna tell you guys more of the details there at your place. But oh my god, it leaves you wondering how she passed the psychology test that you need for your medical exam. It's insane. It's honestly, it's just rightfully as we were leaving, we all rightfully just let her go down the stairs first before everybody else. I don't think I feel comfortable flying with her. I don't think I would feel comfortable flying with that individual. Personally. Once we get to CRM, which is crew resource management, which is having to deal with multi-crew. Oh my god, I made my clock giant. What's going on here? Once we start dealing with crew resource management, which is multi-crew operations, I do not want to end up in the same cockpit as her. No. Thank you. I'll hard pass. I don't see her going. I don't see. You can't tell when someone has a passion for what they're doing. So like, unless she's like crawling all the way to commercial pilot license, I don't see her getting past private pilot license. Honestly. Thanks for the follow, Rabbit Wolf. Thank you. Ah, we're so close to 2,000 followers. What's that? 200, 250? Is it? Or so, give or take? Yeah, no, it's honestly something else. Thanks for following, Seb. Seb. It's... yeah. I like my flight school though. I like my flight school. My flight school is... It feels kind of like a family. It's real nice. It's real nice. It's not like professional. It is professional, but it's not like strict professional. It's not like you have to pass first try or you're out. Which is how other flight school are. This one is more like, hey, you didn't really pass this time, but like here's what you can do to improve. Let's help you pass next time. And once you start failing more and more times, it's more. Maybe this is not the career for you. But yeah. I got a 96 in my last test. And if you are in my Discord server, which Discord server, hey guys, did you guys know I have a Discord server? It's discord.gg/wardrobe. Well, oh my goodness, did you guys know Squared is a moderator now? This is I need to let you guys know that. This is very important. That was some comedic timing for the viewers. My views updated just now. It went from like 66 to 49 as I started promoting the Discord. Man, this guy is already promoting his Discord. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. The stinker. Be afraid of Squared? No, Squared is a bean. My entire staff team is harmless. Honestly. I have my own reasons to say this, but they are. Little meow meow. Oh, goodness, I am so tired. What is your dream car and what is your attainable dream car? Just curious. Is it Socks can blackmail me? No, I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never do that, Scared. What's your dream car? Being tired is the worst. I don't know why I'm so tired. I hurt my leg. I hurt my leg while I was biking. So I've been going to flight school like, I think on last stream I was already complaining about my leg. But I've been going to flight school like on Uber instead of biking, just so I don't harm myself further. It's my knee. It hurts a lot less now. It hurts a lot less now though. Really nice. Oh, but I just want to pass out. I just want to lay down, close my eyes, and pass out. Even though I slept a lot. Oh, I got a new sweater! Yes, I got a new sweater. Drinking Arnold Palmer. Arnold Palmer, it's so nice. It's so nice. It's right up there with sweet tea and iced tea. And maybe Fireball. But it's so nice. It's so nice. I also got a new sweater. I'm gonna show it to you guys eventually. Can I sit down? Sit down this early in the stream? Oh, I'm so tired. So tired. So what have you guys been up to? It's your turn for the lurkers to come out and tell me what have you been up to. Specifically the lurkers. The ones that don't say anything. I'm talking to you, Astrum. I wonder if anybody recognizes the world. The world is pretty known. But I guess now, not anymore. It's an old known world. Not anymore. Grinding Fortnite. Started building your own 3D printer. Oh, that's awesome. I've always wanted to get into 3D printing, but I don't know. It's Sounds complicated. I don't know why. On vacation, eat, sleep, watch socks, rinse and repeat. Sitting around, not much. Starting Forza Horizons. Oh, it's awesome. Oh yeah, someone was asking me about my dream car. Well, you know, I think Miatas are pretty good. Are pretty cute. I think Mazda Miatas MX-5 from 1990s to 1999, the NA series with the little pop-up headlights. They're so cute. I want one. Just got off work. Ah, you got off work. You get to relax now. You get to relax. I don't like flight school. Flight school is pretty tiring. It's I'm considering getting a part-time job briefly. But flight school is so tiring. I don't want to go through the hassle of going out of flight school, going straight into a part-time job. McLaren MP4. Ooh. You're gonna have to send pictures of it. I don't want to look it up. But I need right now I need to pay my simulator hours. I need to pay my simulator hours. I need to, well, not all of them. I need to pay like half of them, which is like 400 and some change. Hi Sienna, Meowdy. I need to buy some. I need to buy some headsets. I need to buy some David Clark's. It's like headsets, comfortable headsets specifically for ATC communication. Meowdy. Found me from Instagram. Ooh, it's the first time I have someone on my streams that has found me from Instagram. Or at least that they told me that they have found me from Instagram. They usually come from Twitter or YouTube. Sometimes from TikTok. You would be the first from Instagram. They don't usually end up on my streams. Someday I'm gonna do like a big stream or something like that event, and I'm gonna hype it up on a video. But I am so busy right now. Look out for December though. December. I'm probably gonna be off. Off flight school because I'm gonna be getting flight hours by that point, so I'm not gonna be doing ground school. But also, there's gonna be like a gap between finishing private pilot license and starting instrument rating, which would be in January or so. So I'm gonna have this gap in December. And also, my parents are going to be traveling in December, so I'm going to have the house for myself, which means I can stream a lot more unrestricted if I have no flight school and no parents at home. Which means I could maybe do a cooking stream. Cook some mac and cheese with tuna? Anybody? Socks cooks mac and cheese with tuna. Do a subathon and make it a subathon goal. Cook mac and cheese with tuna. Yeah. Around December though. Whoa, who's calling? I forgot there was a phone here. That's not with me. Why do I have a phone in my room? I don't usually leave the phone in my room. Mac and cheese with tuna. Tuna mac and cheese. Was really well edited. My favorite video that I have edited is the story time one. The one where I tell how I met Mao and Ray. I spent so long doing the animations for that video. I probably would have spent a lot more time in the mac and cheese with tuna if I had done more keyframing for the photos, but I after doing that the storytime one, it's so hard to get myself to doing it. I do need to record more videos though. Meowdy. You'd like to know what my username on VRChat is? So you'll be sending me a friend request? Well, I'm sorry, but I can't accept your friend request. Well, first of all, I don't know who you are. Second of all, because I don't know who you are, I'm pretty much gonna forget who you are. It's a net profit of 0. Square does have a point though. You can join the VRChat group. We host meetups from time to time. I think the next one is gonna be on the 8th. The 8th of August. I think. Don't take my word for it, because Flurple is the one that handles it, and Flurple has not made any official announcements. But I think it's on the 8th. You can, though, join our Discord server, discord.gg/wardrobe. It's pretty simple and straightforward. And there you can be notified next meetup there is. Yes. I love our Discord handle. It's so simple. Discord.gg/wardrobe. I wanted it to be Meowdy, but it was taken already by somebody. Unbelievable. So now Wardrobe it is. Ooh, we need to get together with the staff and oh my god, Squared, we have not done the photo shoot for the little stickers. We have not done the photo shoot for the stickers. We haven't. So we're slowly learning from as our meetups grow bigger. We're slowly learning how they we're slowly learning how to make the moderation of them better. We have a good idea. I don't know if I should spoil it. Should I spoil it? Because we do need to organize ourselves. It's probably gonna be Flurple, you, and I doing the photo shoot. I don't think Astrum maybe. Keeping the surprise? I'll keep the surprise. Next meetup though, it's gonna be silly. It's gonna be silly. How to properly cook? Yeah, I mean, if you guys wanna find out what we're cooking up, next meetup is gonna be fun. Yeah, we have what this week? Oh, so it's next week, next Friday, isn't it? Ooh, we need to organize it today. I need to make the announcement about that. I'm almost over with my water already. God. Hi, Riazo. It's so nice seeing my stickers. When I first got my stickers, I was a little, like, salty.
Keta just tipped $25. Thank you so much. Meow 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 meow.
Thank you for the $25, get It's 50 now. Let's go. I'll use those $25 to pay for my popcorn. I don't think the movie stakes for PayPal. A new display name. Well, when I chose my display names for socks, I kind of just got into... So I played a lot of Minecraft back then. So whatever display name I got, I wanted to make sure that it was going to be available in Minecraft. And usually if a username is available in Minecraft, it tends to be available everywhere else too. This doesn't work the other way around. So I got into Name MC. Thanks for the follow. Frox the Arctic. Oh my god, that's such a tongue twister. Frox the Arctic Fox. That's a nice name though. I got into Name MC and just started like, I wanted a name without any numbers in it. So I just started trying out cute usernames. I was really going for something cute, a cute name for a cat. Just tried. And then when It Sucks was available, I was like, I mean, sure. It was, however, taken in Twitch, and I had to add an extra I in front. But hey, that's fine. That's fine. Hello, How do you pronounce that? Sounds like I'm barking. Ugh, gross. Right. I don't have the energy to. This dervish guy, how does he have the energy to move around so much? Maybe it's because I'm cat coded and I don't like to move around a lot. I just like to sit around and lounge and enjoy just a random sunspot and maybe like nap for 16 hours. I don't know how he gets the energy to do that. Imagine having the same username everywhere. Imagine me when I like consistency. It sucks everywhere except for it sucks with one eye or two eyes everywhere except for VR chat. In VR chat is something special. And if you want to find out, how about you join our Discord server? You can... Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna turn this streaming business is gonna turn me into a salesman. Do you like a place? Oh no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this live on Twitch. I'll do this offline and in a video where I can edit the every time I confuse myself. And I can edit it out and nobody will find out. Nobody will. Except that I post them in the Discord server sometimes when I struggle. The struggle is real. The speaking is so hard. especially when you're trying to say something in specific. It's nice just lounging and chilling. This is true. That's what I'm saying. It's so nice to just sit down and relax. Meow. All you gotta do is look at the camera and meow adorably and people will do whatever you want. Oh my god, is this true? Meow. Hold on. So fuzzy. Oh, that aperture is weird. Meow. Now give me 2 million cans of tuna. Right, meow. Do it. Ooh, you want to do it. I just look at the camera and meowed. Ooh, you want to do it. You want to do it. You want to give me all your tuna. No? I tried. From France. Hello, Chaos365. French. I know French people. Hello, Mango. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Ooh, I think my headset is too tight on my head. Best you can do is joining the Discord. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. You came from Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. I love your voice. The only thing... Aww. No, I mean, I used to not like my voice, especially when talking in English, because I was really self-conscious about my accent. But I don't know. I just a lot of people were like super nice to me about it, and I just don't care anymore. I went from being like all my bios were like selected mute or something. I was like muted all the time. I would just type, and I went from that to actually talking, and now talking to a camera all the time. It's really nice. It's really nice. It just takes time. Don't give up. Don't give up. Your voice is awesome and beautiful. I trust. Your Swedish accent. Shut up. So many people like my like mac and cheese with tuna. I'm happy about that. people be liking mac and cheese with tuna. Rain. It's raining. You love accents? Thank you. Thank you. Is the rain coming in through the mic? It's raining quite loudly. I should close the window. There we go. Meow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've been I have been You gonna go sleep, Casper? Good night, Casper. Meowdy. Listen, you were in my debut stream. You forgot. You forgot what you were going to ask before. Okay. That's so true. That's such a mood. That's such a mood. Oh my god. I have a cute voice. Yeah, I know. A lot of people just put my streams in the background to hear me rambling in the distance, in the background as white noise. Little lurkers. They just open the stream and have me in the background. So I'm their white noise because they like my voice, and it's just boop, boop, white noise. Shout out to all my lurkers over there. Shout out to all my lurkers. But oh my god, I am so chronically online. I've been talking to so many furries, so much that when I'm in like a friendly environment, like the barbecue yesterday, I have to stop myself from just randomly meowing. You know, when you're talking to furries, it's meowing is just really nice to fill in the empty noise. Like you have nothing to say, or you're like walking up to someone, just like telling them that you're there, like want them to hear, just go meow, and that's it. And it's really nice. But I have grown so accustomed to using it as a method of a tool of speech, like hey I'm here, or just filling awkward silences, or like yeah, just pretty much just saying hey I'm here. Just go meow. But when you're when you're in a hangar full of adult pilots and you're walking up to someone I'm just walking up to like my classmates with my kind of Smirnoff in my hand, and I just want to say hey I'm here, but it's like, oh no, maybe you shouldn't meow, maybe you shouldn't meow, just stay quiet, Suggs. You meowed at a coworker? I'm gonna meow at someone at some point. It's coming. It's eventually gonna happen. It's so bad. It's so bad. A vocal steam. Yes, it is a vocal steam. Every time you talk about real life experiences, the more I realize you're just a cat. Okay, so I didn't choose the cat Sona. I am just very cat coded. The cat Sona shows me. I wanted to be either a fox or a bunny, and then my friend, I was discussing what my species should be. My oh my god. It has happened again. My brain has just rebooted itself. What was I talking about? Good night, Nar. What? Cat and Sona. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chaos. So I was talking with my friend about what my species should be, and he was like, "Dude, you're just so cat coded. You sleep a lot. You're lazy. You have a short attention span. You like fish." It's so I was like, "Oh my god, you're right. You're right. I should be a cat." And I like cats. Cats are cute. I love cats. So I ended up being a cat Sona, and I just found the cat avatar in VR. So I was like, dude, this is awesome. I get to be a cat avatar, and it just stuck. It just stuck with me. And now the more I accept the cat Sona. Hi Han, would you mind staying in place? Thank you. You're still not where you should be though. I'm sorry. Hold on. Someone said something about um about the other YouTuber that started a video with Meowdy. I noticed that. Have you guys seen the? Do you guys know Shipflake? Do you guys know Shipflake by any chance? They are very OG furry, and they did this story time type videos, video animations or video animatics. They like stopped posting for a few years, and this week they posted a video about their game, which I want to play on stream, by the way. It looks really fun. But they posted a video about their game, and the video about their game, it literally starts with Meowdy. Their latest video. I commented on it and everything. If you guys wanna find my comment on the video, it's somewhere in there. But I commented on the video. I highly doubt that Chipflake used the Meowdy from me. It is literally impossible that he found out from me. That's not how it happens. That's just not possible. But it was such a surprise to just click on the video and see that it started with Meowdy. But the game looks looks like a lot of fun. Honestly. Oh, the Meowdy doesn't have the squiggly line though. The Meowdy is just with an exclamation point. Yeah, I commented on it. I commented, did they just say Meowdy? Did they just say Meowdy? Nobody has noticed me yet. Surprise! Nobody notices the small content creator in the million subscriber content creator. Yeah, Meowdy's not a me thing. I would like it to be my. I like it that it has become kind of like my catchphrase, but I didn't invent it. I got it from a GIF. Meow 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 meow. Hi Olympus. You found my comment. Awesome. Yeah. I'm not that known yet. I'm not that known. But hey, at least one person saw the Meowdy and then came to my stream and told me about it. Oh my god, the craziest thing happened. Oh my god, I can't believe I haven't told that story here. um about being known. So I'm meowing too. So I have a friend. His name is Jasper. Shout out to Jasper over there. I have a friend called Jasper. He's a furry too, and a Mayu. I'm friends with him since before I started doing streams and all. And I met him in person at MFF, and I sent him stickers. I mailed him stickers while I was in the US. So he texted me out of nowhere. He texts me hold on. He texted me out of nowhere asking like, "Hey, are you busy?" I was like, "No, not particularly. I was editing the the mac and cheese video at the time." I was like, "No, I'm not particularly." And Jasper goes like, "Oh, okay, awesome. Can I call you?" I was like, "Sure." So he calls me, right? I'm confused because he doesn't usually call me. So he calls me, and I pick up like, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "Okay." So I was like with my friend, at my friend's place, and I meowed at I meowed at them, and they told me like, "Hey, you're just like that Meowdy guy from TikTok." And I just turned around and went, "Socks?" and my friend went, "Yeah, you know him?" I was like, "I'm friends with him." So what he did was call me while at his friend's house. And then I was just on the phone with just some random fans that know me from TikTok. They're like, "Oh my god, I love your videos!" Like, thank you, Meowdy, and all that stuff. And it was so silly. It was so silly, and it's like, okay, bye. Just hangs up. You had to prove it to his friends. Just calls me. I'm not that much of a celebrity, guys. It's not that big of a deal. God. Did you tell him to join the Discord before the call ended? No, I didn't. I haven't promoted the Discord in a while. I haven't promoted the Discord on my socials in a while. We have a Discord. This is true. You can join the Discord using discord.gg/wardrobe and also invite your friends writing in discord.gg/wardrobe. Oh, my earbuds has slow battery. Time to drink hot tea. Your sore throat. Your throat is sore? Why? Are you sick, Geta? You are? How? Oh, that's why it's not the sock drawer, but I think it's for socks for one to do that. It's... I honestly don't know. Honestly, it wasn't someone that told... I think someone just told me to make it, it was Shideko, a really good artist. He told me he told me like, "I'm gonna call your fans the wardrobe." I was like, "Oh, okay then." So I licked all the windows on the bus. Oh my god. Kata! Again? What did I tell you about licking bus windows? They're not even tasty. Only supposed to lick lemons? Yes! And on Tuesdays. Shake my head, Kera. And suddenly you're very popular. I'm not very popular. I'm just known. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I don't feel I guess it just hasn't settled in. It's whatever. You lick what you want, Mr. Dictator. Now you're sick. The lion? Oh my god, this is Narnia. This isn't Narnia. I will take lion though. Hey, if you want to call me a lion, you know, wild lion, all-knowing apex predator, king of the jungle. Do lions even live in jungles? Don't they live in savannas? Popular to us. You flatter me. I don't like it. It's... Tigers are bigger and better. Standard is the lion. Yeah. Standard is more popular than me, honestly. Have you guys heard of the Standard merch drop that's coming? Unbelievable. They live in savannas. Yeah, king of the jungle when they most time you don't see lions in jungles. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why people say that they're the king of the jungle. They're not even they don't even live in jungles. Get a sickness drop for $20, you'll cough on something. A lot of people that want to miss job will pay for that. Thanks for the follow, Mafimo. Thank you. King of the animal jungle? I don't think that makes any more sense. Oh my god. I need to tighten this, maybe. Chin reveal? Never. Never. Ever, ever. Never. What the hell? No. No. The eye be better? I scan any logs? I don't think my eye has ever been scanned for anything. I don't know what logs you will find that will be unlocked by my left or right chin? What? Is there more than one? Goodness. The EP. Outside of the left shin. Purple eyes, thank you. I like purple eyes. Hi, Emmett. It sucks getting a piercing. Imagine. Hi, Jade. I'm doing good. I'm a little sleepy though, but I'm doing good. Hey, Emmett. I saw you. Oh, hi, Purple. I saw you. In another AC video. You were at the proto meet. No, you were at the fish meetup, and you were fishing a fish. A shin reveal. It's gonna be a subathon goal. Subathon. Goodness. A subathon sounds so tiring. Subathon. More like a shinathon. Oh my god. What's your obsession with shin, Skara? At Pepper Coyote's concert, someone's like, "Oh, I saw you on TikTok." Why do I have a sudden yawn attack? Oh my god, I want to stop yawning. Where is the sunspot? Man, there is no sunspot here. It's nighttime. Small oversight in my choice of words. Me yawning is making you yawn? Yawns are contagious. Can we stop talking about yawning? I want to yawn now. I want to stop yawning. God. My eyes are all fury because of yawning now. Stop thinking about yawning. You telling me to stop thinking about yawning is making me think about yawning more. But honestly, that's kind of characteristic for a cat to just yawn. Now you want to yawn? See, it's over. We just started a yawning chain. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. Oh, I want it to be over. No more yawning, please. Please. Are Howls banned an Androcon? I don't know. They should ban Johns. They should. Why do I have an alarm? What's that alarm for? 3:30? Oh, that's the alarm for the barbecue. Because it was around this time for yesterday. Let me turn that off. You like yawning, don't you? No! I don't! I don't like yawning! Stop! I don't like yawning. I'm having a yawn attack. It's unbelievable. Is this like a normal thing in cats? Thanks for the follow, Meridian. I'm over here suffering. I'm suffering. Too much yawning. It's Saturday. That means that sucks get to yawn at 11. We should ban the world yawn. Prevent the masses. Ah! Awful. God. Gamers are very creative. I'm not crying out of frustration. I'm crying because yawning makes you cry. Oh. Oh my god. The stream now. Yawning stream. Please free me from my yawning prison. Water? Will the water help me? I finished the water. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Sucks, let me break down for you stream. Man. Is that what you want? Is that what has been missing? An entire stream of just this. I mean, you guys kept a server alive that had like a 6-hour, one channel with a 6-hour cooldown. I'm sure you guys would keep a server alive that has just a single sticker of me breaking it down for you. Oh, a breakdown from yawning? Yeah, not anymore though. No more yawning. You were part of a 12-hour conversation about a mammoth? What? What? Say again? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Close. Close. Oh, there we go. My viewers scare you? How do they scare you? I mean, they are scary. I once had 160 people listening me to explaining aerodynamics, but thankfully this week I didn't explain how an engine works. No, my controller is not tracking. Hello? Can you get back to where you're supposed to go? Oh my god. I explained a rocket engine, but this week we did aircraft systems. So they have a six-pack. They have glass dials. Steam valve gauges. Aerodynamics isn't that one Daft Punk song? That's crazy. Stubborn Hero. Are you guys? Have I just started something? Are you guys just gonna demand for me to explain how a plane engine, a reciprocating plane engine works? Am I about just to go back to the 2000s classroom? Oh my god. You have to pass these tests before you can start to fly a plane, by the way? Yes. Once my... You know... So this is a stock controller. Right now, the controller is in my hand. The controller is right over here. I can move the hands, but the controller is just stuck in place, and I can't get it out. Anyways, let me restart it. In the meantime, I'm gonna start a poll. How about that? How about that? Let's start a poll. Let's start a poll. And oh, never mind. I can't open my keyboard without the other controller. Oh. Oh, nope. Oh, there we go. We don't do polls often. Let's do this. Alright, let's start a poll. 5 minutes might be too much, actually. I voted no. Making me get up to teach how an engine works? Unbelievable. Man! Am I breaking my ears? No. Okay. Let's swap instances. Let's go to the classroom. Let's go to the classroom. Made a Discord announcements about how they're forcing me to talk about planes against my will. I don't do mid-roll announcements, honestly. Oh my god. Hello, Zimanos. Unbelievable. Oh, wrong one. Right. Right. We're back here again. We're back here again. Mid-roll mid-roll announcement. Unbelievable. But hey, it helps me know that I learn how to do stuff.
Maximum and 99 is raiding with 5 viewers. Meowdy.
Meowdy, welcome. 9 viewers. 9 viewers. 99. 5 viewers. 5 more victims. 5 more victims to what's about to happen. Oh my god. Welcome. Welcome. I am being forced. I am just about to teach how a plane engine works because chat has decided that that's what we're doing now. That's what we're doing now. Want to support the cutie? Thank you, Maximo, man. Thanks so much for the raid. It seems that we are now in the classroom again. We have found ourselves in this situation once again. Oh my god. A turbofan engine? No. You can teach a turbofan engine on your own. You're more professional on those than me. Right. Right. Good night, Maximum. Light bulb? It kind of looks like a light bulb, doesn't it? An upside down light bulb. But no. This right here is the crank shaft. I am studying for pilot, not for art school, so calm down. Right, I got lazy already. I don't want to write all that. So, let's start with the most basic. On reciprocating engines for planes, especially smaller planes, they are pretty much the same as a car, with some extra bits and bobs. But they're pretty much the same as a car engine. So if you're a car guy, you're probably gonna know already what I'm gonna explain. This right here, it's a piston with the piston casing, the piston shaft, the piston, whatever you want to say, is pretty much a... It's pretty much a C-section. If you cut an engine right there, this is what you would see. So, how does this work? How does this give power? Right. Let's I'm missing something. Right. So this is a 4-stroke engine, which means that everything that happens in order for it to provide power happens in 4 phases, or 4 strokes, or 4 events, or 4 whatever you want to say. It's called an Otto engine because it was made by some guy called Otto sometime long ago. So, which are these first 4 strokes? This right here in the middle is the crankshaft. The crankshaft is just a pretty long rod that's connected to all the pistons, and that's also connected to the engine or the propeller in front of the plane, right? And as soon as I start explaining plane engines, more people start joining the stream because you guys are insane and you are entertained by me teaching. I love you guys. So, these 4 strokes, if I can translate them in my brain correctly and remember them correctly, are right. These 4 strokes are I'll explain them in a bit. Intake, compression, power, and exhaust. These are the fundamentals of a piston engine. Intake, compression, power, exhaust. And I'm going to explain them one by one. All right? Why not teach about the General Electric J79? Because I don't want to. I am generalizing. So, intake is as the piston moves back. I'll explain why it's moving back in a second. Young cat to Professor Meowdy. Yes, this is. Yeah, that's what happened. As the piston moves back, it creates a suction in this part, the top part of the engine, which sucks in a mixture of air and fuel. This is a carburetor engine because that's the most common. There's fuel injection, and I will explain that later. As the piston moves back, it sucks in a mixture of air and fuel. Fun fact, you don't need to, this is not coming in the exam, you don't need to memorize this, but fun fact, the ratio of air molecules to fuel molecules is 13 to 1. Anyways. The air comes in as the piston is moving back. Then this part of the piston, it's tied to the crankshaft. So the crankshaft spinning is what moves the piston. It's gonna loop around and it's gonna start pushing the piston in again. So now this intake valve closes. The piston starts moving in, which I forgot to draw a little spark plug. The piston starts moving in, which is the second part of the second phase, compression. The piston starts compressing the fuel-air mixture, making it nice and tight. And then the spark plug right here goes into the power phase, ignites the fuel-air mixture, which burns or explodes in an orderly manner, pushing the piston out again. As it explodes and burns, the outflow valve opens, and the gases that have just exploded exhaust and exit the chamber. As the piston moves back again from the explosion, the intake goes in, the piston moves in, compresses it ignites, it goes back out again, it exhausts the gases, and more fuel gets in, and then the piston, and so on and so forth. Air to fuel or fuel to air. Ooh. I think it's fuel to air. Air to fuel? Is it air to fuel? 13 to 1? Air to fuel? Is it air to fuel? I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. Anyways. I'm a pilot, not a mechanic. The mechanic are the ones that know this. Anyhow. Anyhow. I'm the one teaching. That's the 4 strokes. That's the 4 strokes. Intake, compression, power, exhaust. Intake, the air comes in, the air fuel mixture comes in. The air fuel mixture comes in. The piston starts compressing again, it compresses it, it ignites, it powers the piston back out, which keeps turning the crankshaft, and the cycle just repeats on and so forth. Any questions? Yeah, that's how you guys pay attention to class. You just need a cat to teach it. $14.5 to 1. Flying a real aircraft in a fursuit. For any Federal Aviation Authorities agents watching me, that is not true. I do not intend to get on a plane with anything that impairs my ability to fly the plane. Thank you. Right. So that's pretty much the principles of an engine. That's basically how any engine works, any piston engine works. On those 4-stroke principles. There's 2-stroke engines which just do what do they do? Power and exhaust? I don't remember. But those are more like lawnmowers and all that smaller stuff. So there's many type of reciprocating engines, which is what you call piston engines, or reciprocating engines. That one would be a C-section of an inline engine, which is all the pistons are in line behind each other. That would be more common in cars than it is in planes. In planes, the most common engine is the opposite. The opposite reciprocating engine, which is it has a piston on each side, on each opposite side. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. Who do we appreciate? Socks. You appreciate socks. And the crankshaft is here in the middle. This is the most common that you're gonna find. There is ones that have, instead of having opposite pistons, one behind the other, it has all of them in the same plane, so they're all next to each other, but they're all in a radial manner. And this is what you call, and this is very common in older planes, a radial engine. And you have all the pistons around like this. It's very common in old planes, and you will recognize them because you see how it's like a little circle around the cowling of the plane. There is in V shape, which is the pistons are just like that, like those two on top. They're just like this. There is in W shape, which is just 2 V shapes next to each other. Right. So now we're gonna go into how the fuel. Do we have time? Yes, we do. Let's go into This is the front view. So now we're gonna go into how that fuel air mixture gets into the engine. We're gonna talk about carburetors. Give me a second to draw. Right, this is a little more complicated. Right. With a little more complicated, I mean a lot more complicated. Thanks for the color eclipse. For the color? What? For the follow. Right. So this is a lot more complicated. This is can I? Yeah, sure, that works. So this is a float type. This is what's called a float type carburetor. How it works? Well, it needs a constant level of fuel right around there. So the fuel is like up to the line. How it works, and the best way to explain this is it works like a toilet. Now, if you don't know how a toilet works, that's a whole other can of beans. But it works like a toilet. As the fuel level drops, the buoy, which is this little sphere right here, is gonna drop, which is gonna pivot on here and open a valve that is gonna let more fuel into the chamber, so the fuel level rises again, and then the buoy floats again, and then it closes. It closes the valve, right? This part works like a toilet. So over here, right here at the bottom, this is where the air comes into the engine. And actually should make this little orange too. So the air comes into here and passes to this through this part right here, which is tighter. It's called the venturi of a carburetor. It's called the venturi of a carburetor. This is the same principle in which planes fly, actually. So, as the shower tube under the toilet under vent? No, not at all. So, as the intake air flows in through the carburetor, it's gonna pass through the tighter part, and this was in last Saturday class, if any remembers. What does Bernoulli say? To high speed flowing air, so in a tighter spot, high speed flowing air, it creates a negative pressure. This negative pressure is gonna suck fuel out of the carburetor, not all of it, just a little bit, and it's gonna mix it with the air as it flows into the engine. This right here is a butterfly valve. It's controlled by the throttle of the engine. It opens and closes. It regulates how much air is coming in and pulling the mixture with it. This right here is the mixture knob. You also control that in the cockpit. As you push the mixture in, you close the little gap so less fuel goes in, As you pull it out, more it opens the little valve and more fuel goes in. It regulates it regulates how much fuel goes into the engine, which helps you when you're going high up. The air density is lower, so the fuel to air ratio is gonna start unbalancing because there's gonna be more fuel than there is air molecules because it's less dense. So you're gonna want to pull the mixture back in order to keep that balance of air to fuel ratio even. Yes. Benelli. Carburetor. Questions? What time is it? 4. Oh, I should charge my phone. Carburetor. Have you seen the Kingsman movie underwater scene? I did watch the Kingsman, but I haven't watched it in a while. I should watch it again. So this is a float type carburetor. It's the most common carburetor in planes, cars, everything. Right. There's a whole more ordeal of stuff that's going on behind the scenes and stuff and others and so on and so forth. But we're reaching the 2-hour mark. We're reaching the 2-hour mark and I have to go over to my friend's house to go to watch the Fantastic Four. You have a question, Socks? How does turbo work? Never mind. Let's explain how turbo works. Because believe it or not, planes also get turbocharged. It's pretty simple. So I'm sure you guys have seen a turbo thing. It's kind of like a little spiral thing. A turbo, what it does, and I'm gonna explain this real quick because I need to go. A turbo, what it does is that it takes the exhaust air from the engine. So remember the 4 strokes? The last stroke is exhaust, which is all the leftovers. It takes the exhaust air out of the engine and puts it around a turbine. The turbine is gonna spin, and it's gonna spin another turbine, which in turn is gonna suck in more air for the intake. So what it does is it takes the outgoing air or the exhaust from the engine in order to turn a turbine that turns another turbine that sucks in more air for the engine for the first thing. So it uses the last step to enhance the first step, pretty much. It's really cool, really nifty. And that's how a turbo works. What about a supercharger? I don't know. I know how to cook mac and cheese with tuna. There's still plenty of time. But I'm not in a rush. I just want to shower, have time to shower, and get dressed up. All that stuff. Supercharger is driving by the engine crankshaft, basically. Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Next class, I'm gonna explain to you engine in playing instruments, because that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing this week. We're learning playing instruments. I don't know if the test is gonna be on Monday though, or Friday. I don't know yet. Has 2 screw-like structures to force in air. Ooh, nice. All right. Before you leave, before you all run away, let's rate somebody, shall we? Let's rate somebody. Let's rate somebody, shall we? You guys are already running? Unbelievable. You're gonna get high rating on my rate my professor? Awesome. Oh, I need to copy the username, because I don't know how to spell it. Meow 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 meow. Boop. Done so. We're rating another Mayu, another friendly Mayu. We're rating Mayu. We're rating a Mayu. They're playing. I don't know what they're playing. They're playing a first-person shooter, I think. Remember, join the Discord if you haven't. That's discord.gg/wardrobe. It's awesome. It's great. It's a awesome place, and we do hangouts, which I've been receiving compliments about. You guys should go to the hangouts. The hangouts are so lovely. Next hangout is gonna be the 8th. Go to the Discord. We're gonna announce it in the Discord. Don't miss it. It might be the 8th. Don't take my word for it. Florpel is the one organizing it. The raid message is Meowdy. The raid message is Meowdy. Remember. The raid message is Meowdy. Always is Meowdy. Meowdy's awesome. Thanks for the follow, Sub-Zero. Thank you so much for being the entire stream with me and for going through this journey with me. It's you guys are unbelievable. I cannot explain how much appreciation I have for you guys. I appreciate you guys so much, and I love you guys so much as well. Thank you. Join the Discord. Thank you for following. Thank you, Kata, for donating. Thank you for subscribing. I don't think nobody subscribed to the stream, but thank you so much. Thank you very much for chatting, and see you. Bye. Meow 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 meow. Thanks for watching.